Good time zones, and welcome to Monday. Hey Chris, I hope everybody has had a nice weekend. I'm feeling a little bit slow to get going today, so... Where are we? Yes. I'm currently sat here in a boat with one of those, so you may be wondering how I ended up in this position. So am I, sort of looks. It's one of those, well, you can tell what I was up to at this weekend. I was sat in a boat. Sitting in a boat, oh my, oh my. Oh, nope, 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 nope. I did not mean to move the boat. I meant to get out of the boat. Sorry, you're not going anywhere. Neither are you. Neither are you. These three will need names. They'll also need a home. But yes, so, brain. I have one. Right. Thursday. Go. Has it been that long? Thursday, we were working on this tower and kind of ruining it a bit. Intentionally, of course. It's intended to be ruins. And one of the things that crossed my mind in the interim is there aren't many cracked bricks in the base. So it needs a bit more cracking up. Good time zones for okay. That's a bit more like it. Let's add one here. Come back, give me that. Another one here. And actually we'll take out both of those and crack one up a bit. Oh, you're way too nice. Let's break that. The grey shulkers do fit right in. It's one of those things that is entirely dangerous. Because you can guarantee one of these days I'm probably going to leave them behind. Hey, TGM. That's a bit better. Let's take this one out as well. I should probably save some of these cracked bricks to crack up the tower itself a little. You know, like this one. That's definitely begging to be cracked. A bit like I am. I'm cracked. I kind of feel like I should take that one out as well. Of course, to do so, I really should be using an axe. A pickaxe, that is, not an actual axe. Come on, Scots. You too know the materials, the materials that you need to actually hit these things with? Yes, absolutely. Let's hit these things with the material. Makes perfect sense. Now, one thing did cross my mind. We have this huge fucking great big hole in the wall. We don't have any rubble. So, we're gonna have to add a bit of rubble. That's the trouble with trouble. There ain't trouble, there ain't no trouble. If I hit this button, we can get the side views in as well. Let's see. No, yes, some of that. So yes, I've quite happily built a nice area into which this tower goes, and then realised, oh yeah, I kind of need more rubble. It's gotta be, it's not tall enough. There isn't enough rubble to go with that hole. Holy failed crash. Bad man. Yeah. There. see. Let's put some there. Hey, Taryn. Oh, that's the wrong way up. That's better. Hello, fish. What are the cats up to cause you to beg for their mercy, Taryn? Okay, that now looks like it's actually got a decent amount of rubble, explaining where everything that came out of that hole went. You'd think I would have thought of that sooner. Oh dear. That's not so helpful. And as the sun sets behind the tree. Now I can sleep. I've given myself a little panic room underneath the tower at the moment, which is where my bed is. It kind of felt right. However, what doesn't feel right is... I kind of think more of this should be up here. Because it wouldn't have fallen very far. Definitely think that that's now going to have to come out. Well, that ain't going there. That's a bit better. Yeah, that shifts the rubble further uphill, as it were, and brings it back up towards the tower itself. Yes, I'm much happier with that. Good point. Let's put one here. Have I got any? Yeah, that'll do nicely. Just realised I've got another hole in the wall here, and again, no rubble. Doesn't make sense if you've got a hole in them. It's very weird having those three staring at me. They're staring at me. No. It wasn't that tall of a fall. No. No, I don't think those three can manage deep. Although I will need name tags for them at some point, as well as a home. And so these guys will need names. Tom, Dick, Dum Dum. If I could find... yeah, it is definitely more of a blank stare. It is very much more of a blank stare. If we end up with more of those, I'm very tempted to start naming them after the Anthill mob. For those who remember the Anthill mob, congratulations. Dewey, Cheatham and Ho. Or is it Dewey, Cheatham and Howe? Yeah, probably that way round. So I've been trying to work out mentally what I want to do with the top of the tower, which is not something that is working for me right now. This area just... no, it's entirely missing something. I mean, the obvious starting point is it's missing a floor. So let's start on a floor. This might be a flawed plan. Nope. Nope. Yep. Now, one thing I have been wondering, if I have a series of pillagers that I'm currently looking into rehoming, does this mean that the chances of more pillagers has been reduced because they're already here, or not? It depends on whether or not I put anvils into this design. Although, it's a perfectly valid vote, Shadow. Also, hello. Total mob count at least. So the fact that they've been completely neutered, have no method of attack anymore, and are basically currently trapped in boats. Interesting. No, that's not going to work. And that's not going to work. Set up a peaceful zone. I mean, there are mob switches that I've seen a great many people work out how to implement through extreme amounts of ridiculous infrastructure. I guess if you could catch enough 3 Dark Oak Saplings to go with the 1. That's not a terrible Minecrafter. That's just you gave in to the fact that Dark Oak Saplings are evil. Praise the road. Exactly. Everyone praises the road occasionally. Didn't I have more? Ah, yes. I did. I'm sure I've praised the road a couple of times on the builds throughout this world. I can't for the life of me remember what for, though, because I've actually done fairly well. Yeah, Dark Oak Saplings are good for that. I meant to either bring another ladder or a trapdoor. Oh yes, I needed a creeper head. Thank you. That's the one of the very few things I have actually praised the road for. Because heads are very hard to get hold of. There we are. Now, what I'm thinking of doing is halving this up. I'm also pondering, let's see. Homunculus. Oh, yes. Dup, dee, dup, 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 dup. I can do this way. I can do... no, yeah. No! Grr. Okay. Aha. No, I can do it. I can do it. I can't. Yay! After all that. After all of that. All of that struggle just to put that half slab? That's not a half slab, Scott. I can word. I just can't build. Now the question is, do I want to put on the corner? I'm going to put that back for a minute. I'm tempted to do this. And do that. And do that. How's that looking? That's actually looking pretty reasonable. So what I'm then thinking is... also looking pretty reasonable. And then we do something here with something tall. Yes, yes, yes. I need something to go... I forgot I'd added that. Apparently I've added a timed notification. Yep. We gained one of those last week. Apparently, in a fit of randomness over the weekend, I might have actually taught it new tricks. and that is under the heading of, I definitely taught it that. That's not... careful, I might have to teach it to respond to being petted. Look, as long as it's not attempting to take over the universe or destroy us all, it's perfectly fine for the moment. Actually, no, I needed 8 of those. Get 8 of those. And... oh, hold on, no, I only needed 4. Oh well, let's come back to that mentally in a minute. Worst case, I've now got some spare walls. Best case, I have a plan. I have a plan. I wish. No, I think actually 2 might be the right height. Yeah, that works. I know at the moment this is looking rather undemolished. He says, screwing up. But since I haven't got an idea of what we're doing as a shape of this building yet, these are wrong. These are definitely not right. So the question is, what do we do with random? Basalt, what do we do with the polished? Basalt, what do we do with the polished? Basalt up on top of the tower. Ow. Build it up and squash it flat. Build it up and squash it flat. Build it up and squash it flat. Definitely needs something atop those pillars. Let's try this. Going up. Everybody up. Everybody down. No. No. Nope. Fine. Stay down there. In fact, what I might do is... yeah, no, I need to go and get that. Going up, going down. Well, at least we're not going forwards and backwards. We will now commence the number of people attempting to murder me for saying that. Kind of feel like having those might be good. I mean, we could be going forward and backwards, but we're not. Today on Reasons to End Up with Scotsman Getting Murdered for even mentioning Sokum's works. The squirrel of Hammer. The squirrel of Hammer. The mad squirrel hammer. It's back. It's back. So I say, where the heck's my red one? He stole the red one, didn't he? Yes. Not the red one. And a Scotsman casually sinks into the floor. Whilst attempting to place things. Let's put that there. I'm so very tempted to challenge you to that, Taryn. I'm fairly sure it's actually very possible. The bot from Stream Elements is not terrible. It's not incredibly brilliant, but it's not terrible. Let's take this one out entirely. And what I should have done there was made sure that my inventory was empty, and that everything I chopped out of the tower went into my inventory, and then went onto the ground. But that would have been far too much like actually planning what I was doing. And so, as a result, I didn't think that one through. Also, I regret to inform you, Taryn, I believe you might actually have the appropriate set of permissions for that. I think moderators are of... well, I don't know. I mean, you're down as able to add quotes, which is probably a bad thing to have set up. That one needs to change. Just because. Because. Yeah. Exactly. Quotes like that. What was I coming down here for? Ah, yes. Oh, actually only have one cobblestone stairs at the moment. Sigh. Oh, I'm not taking that away. It's too comedic. Why would I take away something that is going to result in far too much fun? How's that look? That doesn't look too bad. What I'm tempted to... that's now very much unsupported. So I should deal with that. I've chopped out too many pieces. You need that. That's better. I am very tempted to find... Unleash the mutiny! Wait, the what? Have I got any of these? Yes, I do. Well done. And I'll take two of... Yeah, one of these. I mean, you can fight the streamer, but, I mean, the streamer is usually going to win. I'm now also wondering what the heck that is. Cthulhu Torch. Okay. Interesting. I wasn't aware of that one existing, ever. Right, I'm going to do that, and that, and that, and where's my extinguisher? There it is. That makes it look a bit more like the... no pitchforks. No pitchforks. Darkest Dungeon mixed with Cthulhu. Isn't that basically just oh wow, my brain just took 3 steps off the edge of reality and forgotten what it was trying to say. I mean, yes. And if you try and cross it with Minecraft, it's whatever it is that Tango Tech is attempting to build at the moment in Hermitcraft. Okay, I am... ooh. I actually... Wait, I kept banners? Ooh. This feels like it would probably benefit from a banner. Yes, yes. If I can actually get back onto the... Wow, I've put so many ruins into this building that I can't actually navigate around it very well. There we are. Mini Tower of the Eye. Does it need one on the other corner? Nah, we'll just leave it. Right, the other thing that I was pondering is... I think the tower's done. I'm not going to push the tower too far. I mean, it'll get foliaged in a minute. I've made things difficult for myself. Yeah, well, yeah. What I did want to do is bring this... Okay, so I need stone, cobblestone, and brick. We'll hold on to these because I'll probably need them. Those are not. There's the cobble. I am dramatically missing one element of what I need to build with, notably the stone. I was about to say the cobblestone, but that's not the one I'm missing. Fortunately, I spent some of the weekend stood in front of a wall of stone, hitting it with a hammer. Sorry, a pickaxe. I don't have hammers in this. Here, deep in the future mountains. Oh, it's water. Okay. Here, deep in a future mountainside, we have a small amount of stone. And, in case of emergencies, lava. It's a lavely thing. Right, let's get back over to the building site. Wing. And I'm going to take this out, because I'm going to put the wall on here. Where's the stone? There it is. No. So where are we going to take this out to? Feels right. We'll come through and add a bit more detail into this later, notably by, you know, just doing things to it with some turf, some... Well, that's in the wrong place. What that also means is I need to raise the ground level, but what we'll also do is probably lower the ground level, because I'm going to have this a little bit collapsed, possibly overrun by a tree, which might explain where that lot's coming from. Ooh, could have an escaped ent, perhaps. That might be an interesting thing to add. Here we find an escaped ent attempting to attack the tower. The tower? The temple.
Remember all the happy times we had.
As we fear for our sanity, the Ents are attacking. To about there with the wall. And actually I'm gonna make it look like this edge has collapsed a little.
Remember all the happy times we had.
Yeah. Let's bring in a couple of that, some of those. Yes. So we've got a big collapse here. We've got a small collapse over there. We're going to have a section here that has been escaping. You're in the wrong place. Do I have any dirt? Dirt would be a useful thing to have on site. Surprisingly, I actually do have dirt on site. I'm a little bit shocked by that. I actually have the materials I'm looking for. This can't be right. Right, so now we need tough, deep slate, moss. Is it tough, deep slate and moss, and is that it? Moss we can do, we've got that. Deep slate, apparently we can do, and we can also do the tough. Wow. Go figure, I actually have the materials I want. There will now be a moment of shock as I realise that, yes, I actually do have the materials I'm looking for. Right, a little bit of tough, a little Why have I now got Mambo number 5 running in my head? If I could understand that one, I would understand my mind. Nobody ever managed that one. You'll never take my sanity alive, copper. Now this is of course just a first pass, not that I know what I'm doing. Oh, for half slabs in tough. It would be useful, wouldn't they? Right, that actually really feels like a nice sort of raised area. I can probably put a few interesting bits onto that. What I would like, however, is an ent. Where do we have... Do I have a proper goulet? Apparently not. I do not have... Ooh! Let's bring some interesting life into the Tower of the Eye, the Cathedral of the Eye, however. Do I have enough flowers and so forth in here that I can get away with adding in? Yeah, I think I can. Will you attach to the base of one of something? Yeah. You can't put spore blossoms on leaves. Oh, that's just not helpful. Poop. I wanted to put one on the leaves. Right, before it gets too dark. Apparently it is before it gets too dark, because there we are. Oh, yes. Look after yourself, Taran. Sprint planning does drive people insane. I know. I have survived several of them. My sanity, on the other hand, did not. Right. Going up. What are the odds I can stick a spore blossom somewhere strange, unusual, and interesting? You mean like here, perhaps? That's got it. Now this area has green particle effects. And that was my last spore blossom. Which is a shame. But this area feels so much better with green particle effects. Yeah, that was needed. It's a shame that spore blossoms are one of those things that aren't renewable. It really needs it. Okay, so I need some of those, and some of that. Now, if only I could actually just open up a link to one of the Vault Hunters. Hold on, what have I been putting on top of those? Those are half slabs. Those. They are way too cool for how rare they are. I agree. I've been playing a little bit of Vault Hunters over the weekend at times, and I like the fact that they've thought ahead to the fact that sometimes one of the vaults will require a spore blossom to for you to get into it, and so as a result, the resource vaults include spore blossoms, and I'm like, I want more of those. There, right. Does that feel reasonable? Yeah, not too bunched up. Yeah. Right, let's find some walls. I don't think I've spent much time in the overgrown biome, I will admit. I don't know why I made only 10 of those. I was expecting to make 20. Right. That's alright. I should have gotten some half slabs as well to go with the destroyed sections. I'm not very good at vault hunters. Oh, I actually have half slabs. That's useful. That said, now that I've invested a little bit in the hunter? Yeah, I think it's the hunter skill. I've gotten myself so that I'm actually able to see where certain elements of the world are a bit easier, which makes hunting them so much nicer. Because I kept finding myself just completely incapable of building correctly in Minecraft. Go figure. Nothing new there. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I keep finding myself lost. Not in my own... and that's even with placing down things. Oh. Fiddle. That was that. I have this thing, I do not like it, where you can see that that there's stone under there's dirt under stone. And it particularly annoys me and irks me on things like this. Yes, that's better. Right, I should replace some of that cobble with mossy cobble. Fairly sure I've got some mossy cobble. Well, apparently I was totally wrong there. Let's make some more. Mossy cobble. You. 3. That one. Oh, definitely that one. And I'm going to replace that with a mossy cobble. And while we're at it, let's place one here. One there, one there, and one here. And we got one left, so where should we put it? Oh, that seems a logical place. Right next to other cobble. Okay, now I feel like I should have... Aha! Yes, I do. Let's put those away. You, and yeah, those. Let's see if we can edge this hole in the floor a bit better. There. Here. That one. Did I pick up some... Wow, I didn't. That's... I mean, it's interesting. That's not what I meant to put there either. Well, come on, Scots. You can do better than this. And that needs mud. Where's the mud? Do I have mud? Not in that one. Nope. Not in that one, but we can put that away. If I've got any, it's likely to have been in here. Well, smeg, it wasn't. I've got dirt, I've got all sorts of things except for what I'm after. Don't you just hate it when you've not got what you're looking for? Fine. Let's get back up there. Now, if I remember rightly, you can't convert dirt. So... don't you dare turn into grass, that's better. I think I need at least 2 more of those to become mud. Hey ho, it's up and down the... oh, that one. That one would be far better as mud. Right, and that one. There. That's not terrible. Let's put away the bottles so that I don't forget them and I don't leave my toolbox out. I think we're done with... no, we're not. We'll need that in a minute. And I still don't have any ant seeds. So, since the ant wives are still missing, it's very hard to find another ant. Let's have a think. I'd like to have a sleep, please. Yeah. There we are. About to say, I'd like to have a sleep, please, so that I can then go to IKEA, because I know I have propagule there over there. Right. To IKEA! Am I going to make it on a single? Probably not. Because we've got another mountainside here. Past the river. And... oh no, I'm going to make... whoop, hold on. Ow! Oh good, all of those have grown. I should chop those down. But not on stream. I don't think anybody on stream is interested in watching me acquiring large amounts of spruce. Because of course, I never ever require large amounts of spruce. Wow. Is that all the propagule that I have? That can't be all of them. I've murdered too many ent for it to be that many. Or that few. There's got to be some more elsewhere. I bet they're all still at the mining village. Because that's where most of my Ent murder has taken place. Ent murder just sounds so wrong. What a shame. Ow. Well, I found that tree. I found the edge of the thing. Okay, I'm going to place one there. And let's find some bone meal. I know I've got bone meal here. Right. What are the odds that that Ent refuses to grow? That's looking an awful lot like it's refusing to grow. Hey, what do you know? It grew! And actually, that's not bad. That's not bad. I'm tempted to flood this now. Yeah, that would look better flooded. Yeah, I think that would really look better flooded as a sort of pond type area. Occasionally, Minecraft decides to give me what I want without forcing me to build it myself, which is thankful. Right. If I put one there and one there, I can then waterlog those. Give me another one of those. Waterlog that. Is that? Oh no, I need to. There we are. Do I waterlog up another block? Do I waterlog one more block up? Or do I just leave it that lowest section? One thing we do is hit it with some bone meal so that there's a little bit of plant life in the bottom. Yeah, that really did come out not bad. I think what I'm going to do is take that one out, and that one out, and that one out, so that we've got a little bit more shape on this side, and possibly those two. And we'll take that one out, which will unleash those. Yeah, that's better. Just a little bit of creative relocating of some of these, and what I might do is make it look like the leaves have grown off of it and through the wall. Yeah. Ugh, that's way too even. That way. There. That's nicer. Really? I had actually wanted to place that there and then take that one out again. Which we'll just accept as a lost cause, and we'll take that out, and that's nearly right, but I'm tempted to put one here. That looks wrong. That looks so wrong. Put that one in. That's better. Yeah, I like that. Now we have a reason for all those leaves going through that window. Yeah. If anything, it shouldn't be going down to the ground anymore. So let's not. Let's take those out. Put them elsewhere. Let's put them here. Like so. That's better. Now we've got a small tree. Yay! Small tree! Now, what I can't do is hit the moss with any bone meal to grow grass on the top of it. So we'll just have to acquire some grass ourselves. And... hello, puppy. Let's see. I can hit that with bone meal, though. Yes. I need a couple more, I think. Yeah, adding the grass on top of the moss breaks up the edge of the moss a bit and helps sort of give this area a bit more of an overgrown feel. Which, given we're aiming for this place to be utterly ruined... over to... no! Scots, what did I tell you? Do not bone meal the plumbing moss. Grr. Although that said, I could probably do with bone mealing one of the ones out the back here. That one. Yep, that's better. Oh yeah, that works better as a corner now. I might do one on the opposite corner. That one. That's nice. That's given it some nice depth now. And really makes it look like... my goodness, that really does look much more overgrown. This area here. I'm not going to do this area yet because I've got to work out things, but this area here needs something. What does it need? It can't be a tree. Well, it could be a tree. Could stick another mangrove in. Definitely needs overgrowth. I agree. Let's see. Actually, we need to put leaves up around the tree as well. I think probably the next question is going to be have the tree up around the tree, tower even. Starts with a T. Do I have enough foliage with me to be able to do things like that? That, put it away, but only after we put away the buckets. We're done with you. And keep the stone out for the moment, but we'll put the wood away. Actually... no. And we're definitely not going to need redstone. And I don't think we need any of that, so we can put that away at the moment. And other than the fact that there's moss in there, don't think we'll need any of that. And we have next to nothing by way of leaves. That's not helpful. I mean, really. Right. What I will do is let's go through with some moss first. One, two, three. That's a good start. I feel like the kit needs probably to come along the edge here as well. 4. That's better. Moss won't grow where there's grass already, so that's why it's not so heavy in the moss. Did that just turn one of my stone blocks into moss? I'd be upset except for the fact that it's not terrible. Right, and let's start bringing in some leaves. I would probably have done well to have I could do with some fence, which would of course be in one of the ones that I've put away. That one? No. No, not birch. Birch is entirely not the right fence. That, however, is better. I've only got the 2, but that can be resolved. Really? Well done, Scots. That's better. Right. I'm going to put one of those there. Ah, I know where I have more leaves. I know where I have more leaves. Over here. Found some more sticks. Sticks and stones may break my bones, and sanity may hurt me. That's dark oak leaves. Yeah, interesting. I had dark oak in my inventory. And I am not using birch. Okay. Interesting that we're in a biome where dark oak and oak look almost identical by way of leaves. I'm tempted to grow another mangrove. Let's... Aha! We've got another area of puddle. So, I'm fairly sure you can't plant mangrove on bird poop. So let's replace the bottom of this. And then we'll put a proper goulet in. And we'll find ourselves trapped. And that was a little bit... I was going to say a little bit large, but it's also a little bit derpy. What the heck happened to that side? I'm gonna have to take that one down, because that one just looks wrong. Or does it? How does it look from different angles? I mean, it gives a reason for the slightly broken corner of the... No, it's too big. It's far too big. It's a nice idea, but it's a very broken implementation. Yeah, that definitely fits as a derp grove tree, I agree. Allow me to introduce you to my hoe. I'm just going to take this whole tree out and try again. It was a nice attempt. If nothing else, it's going to give me some more of the lovely meaty wood. And some more propagule. Really? How did I manage to avoid the... I'm stood over a puddle of water and I managed to miss it on the way down. I mean, that's just typical. Did I grab all of the bits? Nope. We got some more wood there. The other advantage of all of that is, well, it at least proves that that was a terrible idea. And I'm gonna need my buckets again. Where the heck is my... toolbox? Actually, I only need the one bucket. And what I might do is bring a glass bottle as well. Right, let's try that again. What I might do is open up this area a little bit more. That's better. It's got a little bit too much bird poop. There may be a loud noise in the background at some point in the very near future. Amazon have decided that they are fairly close to delivering a parcel that they should have delivered this morning. Right. Let's... Hello, we have some new kindling. Excuse me, sir, what are you selling? Coral and packed ice and llama. And I think I've put away all of my spare boats, but I just need the one. Where'd he go? There he is. Come back here. Excuse me, Mr. Llama. Thank you. That's one of you. Apparently it's getting dark. Cowardly himself has just vanished. So let's deal with that. Now, can we get the second llama into the same boat? I'd like this llama over here, please. What do you know? Oh, hold on. No. I was going to buy stuff from you. Smeg it. Oh, it's raining. How surprising. Will you be my friend? The interesting thing is, llamas can still be made friends with, even when they're in a boat. It's just a little bit more confusing. Excellent. That's 2 more llamas. Follow me, and you'll be a pair of llamas in Llamageddon. I mean, what that's just proven is we're still getting things spawning. Excuse me, coming through. Thank you. That's a lot of llamas attached to that one fence post. That fence post is getting a little bit crowded. Right, let's put away the boat. Oh hey, I actually have four name tags. That's possibly useful. What was I going to do? Oh yes, I was going to try and grow another slightly less derpy derp tree. Second attempt. Second attempt, worse than the first. Wait a minute. It's not worse, it's exactly the same. Really? Right. I mean, I think if we take off half this tree, it'll be fine. I was trying to climb this, thank you. So let's take off half this tree. Yeah, those 3 need to go. Today on Topiary for fun and profit in Minecraft, we find Scotsman attempting to do some topiary on an ent. Is it still topiary on an ent? Is it entiary? That is a lot better. That I can live with. Is it topiary if it's an ent, or is it just, you know, giving it a haircut? Little mangrove tree. Little mangrove, little mangrove, little mangrove tree. Living outside on... I don't know. This area. Is this area alright? Yeah, I think this area's alright now. Yeah, I think that mangrove tree is alright where it is now. Kinda tempted to put an oak tree here, but if I do, I can guarantee it will grow as a big one, and I don't want a big oak tree. Oops. So that's not helpful. That's oak leaves. So let's build a small oak tree. And by small, I mean relatively small. Help! I can't get up there. That's better. That was a bad place to put a leaf. There we are. That's better. Now we actually have a smallish tree here. Right. I am tempted to take out that. Put some mangrove roots up the side of this as though it's died. And take out a couple more here. And grow some leaves up the edge of this to hide the edge a bit. Some near the top on the inside. There. Ooh, I could have... Didn't need that one. There you go. That's not right. Well, that's wrong. I need another piece of chain. Actually, no, I think I'm just going to move the lamp up by one. Yeah. Yeah. Move the lamp up by one. Like so. How's that look? Ooh, that looks nice. How's that looking from outside? Not bad. Not bad. And do we put some... This one. Not as much. Just a little bit of dead leaf here. Yeah. And I keep forgetting that mangrove roots will actually interact with walls. Go figure. I know I said I wouldn't do much here. I'm not going to, because I haven't decided what I want to do there. Ooh, that makes a big difference. Start adding leaves, and suddenly the area comes to life. Start adding dead leaves, and the area comes to life, even if it is dead. Are we able to... No, we're not able to sleep yet. Let's deal with health issues first. Okay, are we able to sleep yet? Yes. It's better. Okay, I might need to build my moving materials. Move my building materials. And do this area at the front now. So let's take that away and put it in here. Pick you up. Pick up all of this. And realise that for some reason I've actually had 2 ender chests here. That made perfect sense. Why did I have 2 ender chests here? Who knows? I need to get rid of some of the things in my inventory though. Ow! Flying into a wall is not a good way to get rid of some of the things in my inventory. Right, let's go up here. Let's temporarily use this spot as the last remains of what we're doing. Okay. Where's my bread? There it is. Let's see. Let's put some mangrove roots up there. And here. Okay with that. Down here, and I could have done with some more of the oak leaves, which are all the way back over here. Typically, that's not oak leaves. That's oak leaves. Huzzah! Ow. I'd like to... that's a starting... No, let's not. Let's get rid of that one. Consider retrieving it in a minute. That one. And bone meal the heck out of this area. That's better. Ooh, that looks significantly nicer overgrown than it did. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Hamburger. Humspringer. I've just realised I've probably now committed one majorly stupid move. You three aren't going to be living here. Am I able to actually get you out of this area? Yes, that's alright then. That's alright. As long as I can still move these guys out later, it doesn't matter. You can all stay lined up in your boats over here. I can get you out through this gap here. That looks really nice. That has really changed the tone of this end of the village. Village? City. Whatever. Let's move this and this out of the way. Bring them up here a little. Let's move them back over to this construction site. That's stone. That's a shulker box. And let's use these two shulker boxes as ways of getting rid of some of the stuff in my inventory. So, chicken. But does everything taste of it? Right, and I think the other thing I'd like to do is update the map while we're here. Logically, it's that one. Because, to be honest, there's been a bit of a change. Think we've got it all? It looks like it might have gotten all of it. Yep, that's got it. Okay. How does that look? Ooh. Well, that area of the city started to come together nicely. That's like, what, 6% of the city? Maybe 10? God, this is going to take forever. Oh well, 6 months from now we'll look at this and go, yay! We've built something. Okay, that really does have... I don't know why I'm doing this from an account that requires me to use fireworks. Why don't we do this from this account? How are things looking? That feels much more like the beginnings of a ruined city. That really does feel much more like the beginnings of a ruined city. I'm very happy with the beginnings of that. Okay, so one of the things that I have been pondering is we need to get into the nether from here. And do I have any obsidian in those chests? No, I don't. It's in the IKEA shopping bag that I have those. Right. And typically, I'm fairly sure that my flint and steel is in here. So what I was thinking is that since the Temple of the Eyes portal has been how should we put it, destroyed, there would be another one somewhere. And I'm thinking probably in the old mansion. The one that's walled off from the city. And I was having a think, and I'm thinking Cult of the Eye, Hidden Temple type thing again. So what I'm thinking is have it in the basement of the main house. Because that feels like the right place to put one. Because why not? Ah. However, the sun is setting and my bed is still over in the ruined tower I've just been building. So I'm going to have to sprint back to my bed. Mental note, it's time to move my bed. He says leaving it behind. Let's bring... honestly, I think... Okay. Who thinks moving on to the walled mansion is a good area for the build to progress in next? Because I'm thinking it might be a nice bit to focus on next. Also would give us somewhere to start storing pillagers, because they can happily live in the towers. Because it's either going to be this that we build next, or it's going to be something like... No, I don't think we can do the barracks yet until I've brought the edge of the caldera around. Ah, one moment. Typical. Just as I go briefly AFK. Hello, Squishy. Right. So, I was having a look at this and going, what's the next thing to build? Do I work... should I work on this yellow area? Good time zones, Raven. Should I work on the yellow area or the blue and red area? Ooh. Which one is it? Ah, yes. Among Us on the map. Let's go with something sensible. Let's actually ask. Here, have a poll. And have a better view of the map. Ignore the noises of me picking up stuff. I'm currently retrieving my building site. Blue Walled Mansion seems to be getting all of the votes here. Blue Walled Mansion it is. Unless there's a sudden surge vote in the opposite direction, I think it's going to be the Walled Mansion. Kind of makes sense. It carries on down away from this area. And I think it's also probably going to be... Yeah, as areas of the world go, this one is going to be a while by way of building, of course. Go figure. Right. I think we can safely say, yep, Blue Walled Mansion has won the poll. More dark colour scheme, blue and red, lighter one. So, I'm thinking it's going to be a bit... the Walled Mansion is going to be a bit of both. So, we'll probably find the darker for... Well... darker for the house itself, but lighter for the main walls. Also, egg. See, I don't even need eggs anymore. I can just ask you lot with a poll. So, let's set up a construction yard. And those go back into there. So, let's start... Well, let's put that the right way up, at least. And we've got a couple of these, and we've got one of those, and we've got the job blocks chest, and I could really do with a ender chest so that I can get out my woody bits. I'm not sure if it's Woody Harrelson or Woody from... No, I think it is. It's Woody from Toy Story, if it's going to be anything. Now, as I was sort of muttering about earlier, one of the things that I'm thinking would be nice is to have another cult temple buried underneath this house. And conveniently for me, I've placed down Rich Peaceful Basement Shrine. Yes! What I have decided, though, is I'm going to turn this through 90 degrees. I don't like it being where it is. So I'm thinking we'll have some stairs running down here. And we'll probably have some bookcases across here, so this will be a library. And we'll have a hidden door that allows you to come through into here and down. Now the reason for why the black wool is there is because I was working out where in the world numbers came out as sensible levels of 8. so that this can actually line up with the with the Nether. Wasn't I going to rotate that? You're right. Apparently, I have a very, very short memory. Ooh. That kind of lines up with the back wall. That might or might not be a good thing. We'll have a look in a minute. Right. Lines up with the back wall of the hole. I don't think that lines up with the back wall of the house. Okay, that gives us ground level. For the rich people's temple. Not going to be a very big temple, but then again, it's buried in a basement. Of course it's not going to be a very big temple. And what we might do is have it so that you walk through it, and the temple is... Oh, that would be an interesting decision to make. That would be an interesting design aesthetic. Have it so that you walk through the Temple of the Eye, and then you're actually in the temple. Or the Cult of the Eye. So we have the actual temple on this side of it, having come down the stairs over there. Is that going to be too freaky? No, I think that might actually work quite nicely. Yeah, I can do something with this. And as with the one underneath the church, over in the mining village, we'll dig this out and make it look sort of cavern-like. Kind of like a priest hole, almost. And let's get rid of the coal in the wall, of course. Bring in some of this. That's a very good question, to which I don't know the answer. I mean, given that it is likely to be very similar to priest holes from the oh, my brain is failing with the rich keep man caves. I mean, it can be a very posh cave. I don't like that. Let's take that back another one. I mean, the obvious thing here is let's get a shape, a possible shape, and then work out whether or not it's going to work. This will be the ultimate occult man cave. Let's have a look at this. Barrel. Yep. You're very mean. A barrel vaulted. I'm not sure you can do barrel vaults in Minecraft. I'm also now thinking, could I? Oh, I do have more stone. I mean, the other thing is, by doing it this way, it kind of sort of ties it back into the one that we've got underneath the underneath the church, over in the mining village. So it does sort of fit with the sort of, I don't know, hard to say. Let's do one thing though. Let's check if this has linked correctly with the Nether. Oh, good. I see bedrock. The fact that I can see bedrock is a good sign. I'd say that's connected. That is where I wanted it. And as you can tell, I might have possibly prepared for this location. Just a little. Okay, would somebody explain to me why I had water sounds there, however? I mean, it was incredibly well prepared random gen. Yep, absolutely. I'm still disturbed and confused by the fact that we had water splashing noises as I came out of the portal on this end again, which makes me wonder what the smeg was going on there. Has the portal started sounding like a puddle? At which point is this now definitely turning into Stargate? At which point somebody work out what the 9th chevron is, please. And that's really going to end up looking really surreal. Okay. I think the sensible thing to do at this point is bury the smegging thing. Let's put the obsidian in here. Right. Madness Station from Manufactio. I haven't built in Manufactio for a long time. Oh, you're I've just realised you're thinking the giant Yes, I suddenly know which one you mean, because my brain was thinking Satisfactory for some reason. Yes, the giant spaceship that I was building, which definitely wasn't at all a ridiculous build at all. Honest Gov. I think that works as a floor. Quite a nice one, actually. Yes. For some reason, I forgot about that that spaceship. Been a very long time since I built that. I mean, that only ate through, like, every material that we could ever build. Is it really 3 years? Good grief. We were, weren't we? And that was before I even pondered the concept of me even starting to stream. So, now we have a floor. I think we need another row. Yeah, one more. So I do. Well, if nothing else, I'll be safe every time I pop through that portal. That might explain an awful lot. And I think I've just run out of dark oak. Where do I even have the rest of my boots? Ah, yeah, here we are. There they are. I've actually had those on all stream and not remembered it at all, Raven. Are we out of dark oak? I don't know why I'm looking at those ones. Survey says yes. So after all that, I still got to go somewhere by firework. Because, well... I still don't have a nether portal set up at IKEA. Heck, I still haven't renamed the banner at IKEA so that it's called IKEA yet. And watch as I attempt not to crash into the spruce trees this time. Or the door. Yay! Do I have enough dark oak to be able to do this? Nah. Just a small supply of dark oak. It's only a double chest worth. I mean that's what, a week's worth of building for me. I wish that didn't sound... That wasn't actually a joke, but... yeesh. So, the good news is... Whoops. I can crash. I can crash, I can fly, I can fall out of the sky. And we'll never ever wonder what the heck is going on. So what I was thinking is I have no bookshelves. I have absolutely no bookshelves. That one bookshelf doesn't count. Oh. So, apparently I don't have any bookshelves. What I was thinking was, this could be a nice wall of bookshelves. Possibly with, you know, alcove here for a writing desk, that sort of thing. Have this room as a sort of library, and then we have the main hall, and then we have something else over here, and then we have an upper floor, and then we ruin the smeg out of it. And then we have this building, which I'm thinking is probably going to be a greenhouse of some form, and then this building, which is going to be a stables, probably. But apparently, somebody forgot to buy any, or make any bookcases. I've got 57 chests. I've got 64, I've got a stack and a bit of anvils. I've even got an enchanting table. But do I have bookcases? Do I? Nah. Right. How much expensive stuff do I have? I have, however, a decent amount of emeralds. I also have no fireworks in my inventory, so let's get those as well. Right. Okay. Let's go and buy some bookcases. I would run a prediction for what am I going to crash into, but given the direction I'm going, it tends to be a lot harder for me to crash into something from this direction. It tends to actually load properly. I should also start thinking about doing something properly with the building, with the village outside of IKEA. I take it back. I'm gonna crash. That was a controlled crash. Okay. I have a few emeralds. Which, given that none of these librarians have ever been subjected to turning into zombies, they're probably going to be expensive, yeah. 9 emeralds per bookshelf. While we're at it, let's repair my... Oh, well, that'll take priority for repair anyway. Now we're up to 24. Did I just burn through nearly 5 stacks of emeralds and get just 36 bookshelves? Ow! That's a terrible way of making bookcases. But 36 will be enough to keep me going for about 5 minutes. Mental note. Get a librarian and subject him to a zombie, because Those dudes are expensive. Why didn't I... Alternative. Time to start farming large amounts of cattle again. Ho-hum. Either way, we have a few bookcases now. If you have... so that I can then turn him back into... So the zombie will turn the librarian into a zombie villager. I can then cure him so that he actually becomes very, very happy and a nice person and reduces all of his costs. That's not a bad start. I'll have a think about that, though. Oh, heck no. The zombie will not be kept nearby. The librarian will be very much subjected to the zombie and turned into one. There are entire threads of concept on how people will... Everybody hugs villagers. Yep. Actually, I think if I want to do something sensible... I should have stopped off at IKEA on the way back and picked up some spruce logs so that I could possibly have spruce pillars here and here around an alcove. This is going to be one of those. I'm going to start building the interior before I start building a building around around the interior day. Been a while since I've done that one. Usually I'll build a roof and work downwards. Now I'm starting with the basement. Makes a change. I'm actually building upwards for once. I'd like it if I could sleep now, please. I have this thing where I don't actually like the suicide shrubs. Yeah, thank you. Alright, let's quickly pop to IKEA and pick up some spruce. I know I have a decent supply of spruce at IKEA. I spent much of the weekend collecting it. Hello. Kindling. Crap, crap, crap. Very much crap. And you are way too far out for me to steal your llama. So we'll just hop over this mountain. Okay. Where is my... There we are. Spruce. G'day, spruce. And apparently it's raining again. course it is. Of course it is, Malcolm. The thing I'm bemused by is, why on earth is there a wandering trader in the arse end of nowhere? Did he spawn when I was flying past repeatedly or something? It seems an odd place for a wandering trader to be. That's dark oak. I wanted spruce. Oh yeah, that's nice. And what we might do is the same here. And then we can put an alcove here and have a writing desk and so forth. And what I might do is... trying to work out where I want to lay out this building. I should start thinking about important things like staircases and ways where I want to put things in the building. That might be quite important. Oh, I was about to say, why have I got a and I bet that's located just specifically to yeah, that would have been me trying to count out where to place where the possible placements for a nether portal were. It's close to the beginning of the day and I'm going to be building in the middle of rain all day, isn't it? Yeah, I may have to think about that. Okay. Right. Let's start mapping out staircases and access points and things around the building. So, I'm thinking of having this as a large library. What have we got? We've got a 4 wide. So we could have stairs here. Actually, let's start them one further this way. Yeah. And if we do that, we can have a 2 wide set of stairs going up. And is that 2 blocks there? 1, 2, and then there's the wall, yes. So then we could happily have a walkway or an upper floor here. I don't know why I keep going into that chest. I guess we're working in cobblestone for a while. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 high room, which is 3.5 if we allow for an underside. Yeah, that's a good height. And then we put in a landing to go between rooms, and we've got an upper floor here and an upper floor here. That works. So we've got tempted to split this room in 2 and have a front room and a back room. If we put a corridor here and split it there, we can have, say, a kitchen here and a dining room or a dining area here. 4 wide is big enough for that, and 4 wide. Wow, I've got 2 4-wide rooms here. That actually almost makes it seem like I was planning this place. That can't be right. How did I actually start planning this properly? So if we assume a 2-ride corridor. No, it starts there. Then, so if we do that as a corridor on the upper floor, don't have to have it come all the way to the end, which will be useful because we can then have, if this is a kitchen, we can have a chimney here and a fireplace. So, kitchen, chimney, fireplace. We can have a doorway into here and a doorway into the dining hall here. So we'll have doors here and here. And we'll take out this bit and this bit. That leaves a little bit of nice area here. Have a single doorway there. Yeah. And big front door here. And doorway into the study / library here. So the question becomes, where are we going to put stuff on the upper floor? So we'll do, say, a doorway here. And how wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Take out 1 and we've got 2 rooms of 4 again. Interesting. So we've taken out 2 there, so if we put a doorway, those 2 there, then we'll have a wall line here. And another wall line here. So we've got a room here and a room here. And do we have another room here, or do we have a walkway into the top of the library? I'd be tempted to have the master bedroom over the top of the library. Be nice if I could sleep to get rid of this rain. So we have that as a big room. Yeah, I think master bedroom over the top of this one makes more sense. Three bedroom, 1 reception room, 1 kitchen. Thank God we've got rid of the rain. And yeah, can have not much point for windows out the back because we're going to have a sucking great big wall here. So we'll have big windows here, here, and on the top floor. Yeah, and the kitchen doesn't have much of a window because it's a kitchen. And we can probably put servants' quarters in the base of the tower and have it connect maybe, or just have a doorway through. Oh yeah. Have a doorway out the back here that leads into the tower. And this tower will sort out later. I think that will work. I think that will work. Certainly gives us a floor plan, which is almost unusual for me to actually, you know, think that one through before we start wrecking the place with actually attempting to build it. Oh, no, yep, no. Yeah, those can live in there. And we'll bring these up out of the way for the moment. Oh, hey, I've actually got some dark oak slabs. Why have I still got dark oak slabs in my inventory? Who knows? Might have to lower this ground level a bit, because otherwise this building is going to be embedded into the hillside of it. That sucks. Or do we raise the whole building up by a whole block, which means I have to move my floor. Yeah. I didn't like that one, Captain. I think that'll be a question for tomorrow. For the sole and simple fact that I don't have an answer to that one, and I'm going to do the sensible and have a think about it. If one area got flattened, it would be the rich house. Yeah. Right. Pretty's mode is upon us. And I think the question is, how does all of the ruining look now? So we've modified that a little bit, but I think the... oh wow. I'm happy with that. I am very, very happy with that. It looked good in vanilla. And now that we've got a completed pathway and everything, yeah, I think that has actually made it feel a lot more ruined. Yeah, it definitely feels a lot more ruined than it did before we started. Yeah. It just needs something like a ruined tower to really bring the destruction in. And we can sit and stare at our three men in boats. 3 men in a boat. One thing that I realised doesn't happen... oh no, it does. I was about to say, you can't see the spore blossom, but you can. We still have spore blossom by way of effects in here, so that's good. I was worried for a minute that we weren't going to have that. I could really do with some more spore blossoms. Minecraft really needs to make it so that you can actually craft those. Ooh, that's a nice view. Big Tower of the Eye, Little Tower of the Eye. The interesting thing is, when you look at them like this, praise the road. It might well be. Yeah, I really wish that the wandering traders sold them. Whoops, too far. Oh, that actually looks really good from this angle. Appropriately ominous music. Which one is this anyway? Oh, Andavir Pass. Yes. What this almost needs is for it to actually suddenly gain about 3/4 of the day, and for the sun to set suddenly. Hello, golden hour. This is that moment where I cheat and just accelerate time a little. I think what I will need to do is to come back in with some glow lichen and light some of this up a bit better. Because at the moment it is almost guaranteed to be a mob spawner. Which wouldn't be helpful. And as the sun slowly sets, almost a little too slowly for my liking sometimes when I'm trying to get a good picture, here we go. It's thinking about it. It's sort of giving God rays. Definitely giving an ominous feel. There we are. A little bit more. That's the one. There. I like that. And moonrise over the two towers. As viewed. I have, yes. Otherwise it was going to end up dead. However, I'm going to hit this button. I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me. I hope everyone has had a good evening and a good stream, and I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we'll either be raising or lowering the landscape around the ruined mansion and working out what the heck we're going to do with it. Go figure. Thank you to everyone for joining me. I hope you all have a good time zone, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye-bye.